Hey guys, welcome back to another Maison MAlli video. I'm MAlli, and today we're going to be talking about Louis Vuitton small leather goods that you should not be buying. But before we get into the video, guys, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Show your girl some love. You guys can also find me over on Instagram at Maison MAlli. I would love to connect with you there. We do a little bit of LV content, some coffee content, and if you'd like to be a part of the Maison MAlli party, you can find me right here. Let's talk Louis Vuitton small leather goods you should not be buying. Yeah, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that it's morning time because I'm drinking out of my morning cup. If you have questions about the glass, you can find it in my Amazon store. It's linked down below. But yeah, today we're going to get into Louis Vuitton small leather goods I don't think that you should be buying. Now, this is based on my personal experience of working for the brand for 7 years. The items that I've chosen, or the small leather goods that I've chosen, are items from my experience that I just don't think either wear well over time. I don't think that they are worth the money, or they have, you know, like quality concerns. So I thought that I should make a fun series out of this for you guys. You guys really responded well to the bags you should not buy. And then I followed up with bags that you should. And so I figured I would do the same for small leather goods and perhaps even more categories at Louis Vuitton. But yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So the first item on my list of not to buys is going to be anything with that leather covered button. So that's going to be your Victorines, your Emilies, what used to be your Josephine. Now these wallets, people are attracted to them because they're at a great price point. $500 range for an LV wallet. I totally get that. But for me with LV, I just think that if you can save a little bit more, or if you can pay a little bit more, the investment is so much better to get a wallet that's going to stand the test of time. And I'm here to tell you, those wallets do not stand the test of time. You've got 2 to 3 years max before the leather starts peeling off on the button, or on the inside of the wallet there is just like a little string, like a leather string, opposed to a metal, you know, zipper closure. And so that wears really poorly as well, and clients just end up always coming back and having to get it repaired or having to get it replaced. In addition to that, those wallets don't really have a lot of slots. For example, the Emilie, it only has 4 compartments. So I think if you can just pay a little bit more, an extra $200, and get something like the Sarah, where you've got metal closures, metal snaps, you've got 16 card slots, it's just a way better investment. Next up, we're going to talk any wallet in the LOCKME family. Now, you guys know that I love leather, but I'm not too crazy about the LOCKME leather, and here is why. It just doesn't wear well over time. If you have a LOCKME bag, you've probably noticed, any of the LOCKMEs, that it gets kind of ashy with wear. So the leather just doesn't wear well. And if the bags are wearing that way, I can guarantee you the wallets are wearing even worse, because our wallets tend to take a beating more than our bags do. And so with the wallet, you're constantly touching it, your fingers are on it, and that leather, it's just kind of like soft, and it just doesn't wear well. Like, you'll notice that it gets really like discolored and a bit ashy. And so I'm just not a fan of the LOCKME leather and the LOCKME wallets. Next up, we're going to talk about the card holder. That's what it's called, card holder. It's $625, and that one makes my list because of price. Guys, it's not worth $625. You can put in an extra $100 and get a full-size Sarah wallet, right? So why would you pay that much for a canvas card holder? All they did was put a few extra compartments on it. I'm here to say you can probably still fit the same amount of cards in this card holder as you could with like the regular one that's like $200 and something, right? So because they're going to tell you anyway not to stuff this card holder, I just don't think that it's worth the money. It's a cute card holder. If it were like maybe $400, I would be with it, but $625 for a card holder that is monogram canvas, no bueno. Next on my list is going to be any of the wallets that are a limited edition. So you guys see like the limited edition giant wallets, or for example, what was that one collection called? That on the beach, on by the pool collection. All of those wallets, they're screen pressed on to the canvas, right? So the moment your canvas cracks, that screen press cracks. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get it all together. For me, I think what's most important with me sharing this information with you guys is so that you can make better informed decisions. I used to tell clients all the time in store, this isn't an everyday bag. You know what I mean? If you're getting your Neverfull in Azure, just know it's something you should not be wearing every day. And it's the same thing for these wallets. Yeah, I think it's fine for you to get the limited edition fun styles because that's one of the fun things about Louis Vuitton. But I also know that you shouldn't be wearing these as your everyday wallet. So if you're a collector and you're collecting these pieces, that's fine. They're gonna wear better with time. But if you're buying one of these limited edition screen press wallets, I'll insert pictures for you guys, and you're wearing it every single day, you're gonna start seeing cracks in your screen press, and it's not pretty anymore after the cracks come along, you know? So I would suggest buying those only if you're collecting them and you're gonna be wearing them, you know, sometimes. Next small leather good we're gonna discuss are phone cases. Now again, this is controversial. It's not that I don't think that you shouldn't buy phone cases, I just think that they're a poor investment. Now, of course, if you've got it like that, I don't, just being honest, and you update your phone every year and you don't mind buying a $400 or $500 Louis Vuitton iPhone case every year, go right ahead. But it's just one of those things that you're just not gonna have for a long time because you're gonna update your phone, right? You're gonna get a new phone next year if you're that person, or you're gonna get a new phone in 2 to 3 years. And so then your piece kind of becomes obsolete and it was just a waste of money. But again, if you can afford it and you don't mind investing in it, it's a good idea. Outside of that, very poor investment. And that's why it makes my list for Louis Vuitton small leather goods you should not be purchasing. Last on my list is going to be the Trio pouch. Now, this is on my list for a few reasons. One, because primarily I just don't like it. I just don't see the purpose of it. I honestly feel as though Louis Vuitton had extra canvas and they're like, how can we get these people to spend, how much is it? $1,400 of their money on complete nonsense. Like, you can't fit anything in them. Your phone can't fit into them. They're just 3 little pouches that they just put together and put a little wristlet on it. And boom, $1,400. Again, you can get something like the Felici, which comes with wallets on the inside, a chain that you can use on other bags, an actual purse so you can use like a clutch, and it's actually less than the Trio. So again, if you like it, totally go for it. But for me, I just think that it's a poor investment because it just doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know? All in all, these are some of the items I would never buy from Louis Vuitton, but also some of the items I think that you possibly shouldn't be buying due to poor wear, due to cost, due to it just not being worth it. If you found value in this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can know when I upload more videos like this one. In addition to that, you can look out for a follow-up video to this one where we're talking about Louis Vuitton small leather goods I absolutely think that you should own. Drop it in the comments down below. Let me know, what do you think of my list? Do you have some of the items on it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's respond respectfully in the comments down below. As always, guys, thank you for stopping by Maison MAlli, and I'll see you guys next time.